What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are diving back into Minecraft. I know it's been a while and I apologize for that. Some things came up last week that kind of put the stream off. And I had all intention of getting the last Spyro video up for you all. That also didn't happen. So I am working on that. I am bound and determined to get that up and published this week so we can move on to the final stage of Spyro. And I don't know what's going on with the shirt, but it's not wanting to cooperate today. Anyways, the verse of the day is 1 John 4:9, and it says, "This is how God showed his love for among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him." So God didn't completely abandon us, or he didn't abandon us at all. He gave us a way to escape our sins and have that relationship with him by sending Jesus to us. So we should constantly remind ourselves of that, because sometimes when we're walking through the valleys and everything seems to be being thrown our way, it's a struggle sometimes to focus on Christ, or even feel as if God is with us in those moments. But if we remember how much Christ went through on the cross for us, then we can remember just how much he loves us. With that being said, we're going into Minecraft. I didn't have too much of a plan today. So if you noticed the thumbnail, I did construct the wizard's tower. And I air quote that because there is some lore behind this one person that we are adding to the kingdom. But before that, like I said, I really didn't have much of a plan for this stream. There's a lot to do with our forever world that is on my to-do list. We should probably take the time, take one of the books that we have out here and write down what those things are. That way we can keep a checklist of those things. I do know the wizard's tower is on our list of things, so I went ahead and decided that we're going to try our best to complete it. I don't know if we have all the materials to do so. It did take me 2 or 3 attempts at building it in creative to finally get the dimensions that I was looking for, because I know I struggled very much with how the lighthouse was built, and I think we ended up tearing it down after the first time and then rebuilding it in order to get it to look the way it does now. And it looks fantastic the way it does. But knowing I struggled a lot with that, and we're about to build a second tower, I wanted to do that in creative to kind of save myself time. So that's what I did. I did play a little bit off stream yesterday and this was earlier in the day before the storms hit. Speaking of storms, because I know it's Tuesday and we usually stream Minecraft on Monday, the reason I ended up having to push it back is because the storm was so bad. We ended up having a flash flood warning for this area, but I was surprised that none of the trees in my neighborhood got struck by lightning. Around 8:30, 9 o'clock last night, it was lightning so bad that there was one streak. Usually I don't jump when lightning and thunder strike. That one was severe, and I was pretty sure either the transformer went out, because I was trying to take a nap before stream. So I already had the lights off. I was like, either a transformer has been hit or one of the trees in our neighborhood has been hit. Surprisingly, nothing had been hit. So anyways, I did fill up some of our stalls over here. So these 3 are completely done. I decided that these 2 are going to be kind of in the same family. Like the owners of these 2 are in the same family and they're helping each other trying to build their fishing business. This one, of course, sells your basic ink sacs from squids. I moved the nautical shells over here. They were over here. And I was able to buy some extra pufferfish off of... No. I take it back. That was the clownfish. I found an extra pufferfish when I was organizing some chests. So I was able to complete that stall. I bought 2 clownfish off of a traveling trader, which probably shouldn't have done because it cost 3 emeralds per clownfish, but whatever. So I put them out here. We still need 4 clownfish to finish this stall. This one's empty. I finished the salmon run. This one's empty. We have more ink sacs here, but we're going to switch these out with glow ink sacs, I think. No, the glow ink sacs are here. This we're going to swap out with something. I haven't decided yet what that's going to be. And then we have more pufferfish over here, so we'll add another pufferfish here, and they're just going to be each other's, like, competition. I have decided, instead of just having, like, more shops over here, because I think I mentioned putting more shops here, I want to add some restaurants out here, some fisheries and things like that. Maybe a tiny little aquarium or a tour guide shop of some sort where, like, the tour guide, like, if you're new to the area and you're big on fishing, you can stop into his, like, little shop and see what kind of fish are in the area that you might be able to catch. Now, mind you, I did do some fishing and all I caught was cod. I did catch a name tag, but all I caught was cod, so I don't know how much we're going to be able to fill that. The other thing that I did was, as you can tell, I got rid of the 2 double chests that were here. This was like a miscellaneous one that I was able to organize into our warehouse, and I was also able to organize this one into that as well. I used our little factory here to gain some more glass, so we'll be able to finish, hopefully that is enough. We'll be able to finish the windows on Notre Dame. And then this one is still miscellaneous, so I kind of just crammed everything in there. I still have the 2 water buckets from when I bought the clownfish off the traveling trader, but I've been trying to condense this into the warehouse as well. So I did work on the warehouse. As you can tell, I've got honey in my hot bar because these little guys. So this one I've already waxed to keep him that color. And then I rearranged the trapdoors. So now we can open this and he still has stuff that he needs to put away. We can still access these 6 chests, and then we can come over here and access the last 2 columns. How I'm going to get up to that to show what's in here, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. What I might have to do is, I can't come through the ceiling. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. There is a possibility we may end up adding a basement to the warehouse. But this little guy, as you can tell, I did wax the chest to the color that I wanted, but I want him to match the chest so that he's different from the one downstairs. So I have to wait for him to oxidize to do that. He has been taking care of our I guess like stone material, like a harder substance than the wood downstairs, right? So he's been organizing our cobble. It looks like I might be able to move the rest of the cobble in here for him to organize. I ended up, I forgot that if he did not put filters in the chests, he would automatically put the items into the first chest that he found. So I had to fill the rest of them up with bone meal. Once he gets this filled, then we'll take the bone meal out and do something else. This little guy, I haven't figured out what I want him to specialize in, so his chests are empty, but he is there, and I am waiting for him to oxidize as well. But before I wax him, this little guy is our little special vendor. He's kind of the manager of the warehouse, which I think I explained that when we put him here. I have set him free. Unfortunately, by the time I got over here to add wax to him, because he was green and matched his chest perfectly, by the time I got over here to do that, he shut down. So in order to bring him back to life, I had to take all the oxidation off, and we have to wait again until he turns green and hopefully catch him again. But he is our manager, and he takes care of our special items. So all of our special items are in here, like the diamonds, the emeralds, the Eyes of Ender, the 2 music discs that we have, and our specialty tools and weapons. I also put in the 4 golden apples that we have in here. So that is where our specialty items go. I am going to switch out these doors because, again, they keep messing with the trapdoors, and I don't like that. So I'll take the trapdoors down. I'll probably do that because I kind of want the manager's door to have a lock on it. Now again, we have this one upstairs that we don't have anything for him yet. I think what I'm going to do is put like specialty items in there, kind of odd and end stuff. If we can fill all 10 of his chests with some type of filter such as that, then we're going to add a basement, and I'll probably put the staircase like over here somewhere, double staircase going down, and we'll add another 1 or 2 copper golems downstairs to organize our nether items, because I still have all this nether stuff. I did put the nether wood in with the wood items, but yeah, that is something I have done. Let's see. Ooh, that one is also a treasure item. We have glass pane and a water bottle, so I don't. Let's go ahead and take that up. Technically this is a redstone item, so we'll put that in there. And this one decided to go all the way over here by itself. We have more redstone here. Okay, we're gonna have to condense that. What I might do is go ahead and try to select some of the stuff that I do want organized. But yeah, based on the description, if you were able to read it before, we're just piddling around Minecraft and doing whatever floats our boat. I have taken a few pictures of the tower that I made in Creative, so I know the dimensions and stuff. So we'll eventually work on that. What I might end up having to do is separating the stone bricks from the cobblestone. So there's not any room in here. Take these out. These are technically nether items. So, wait. This is also a nether item. I think that's it. I'll put these in the nether chest. I've also been collecting feathers every chance I get. because we need to build up our arrows. Right. Which is also why I have so much chicken on me. At least we are not starving. I have been breeding the chickens to get more that way as well. We probably need to do that on our way over to the tower area. Let's put that in there. I'll eat that next. I need to cook the potatoes. Okay. I don't know how much room he has left, so we'll just take that for now. Hello. He seems to have plenty of room, but again, I don't know if he does. Let's take this out and put that there. I'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and move them, just to be on the safe side. That's concrete. And I think that's it on those. Okay. Go ahead and use this as a filter so he doesn't do anything with that. I think we're going to put honey and sugarcane here. But I don't have anything to really filter. So let's hop over to the farmer real quick and grab some bone meal. This, and then I'm gonna drop some stuff off. Hay bales and seeds go in here. Okay. Oh, and the gardening hoe goes there. I don't know why we have armadillo scoots, but we do. I think that's it for the farmer. Alright, not him. I guess I should put those up top, but it's too late. Is this the most efficient way to do this? I have no idea, but you know what? We're hopeful. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Okay, and we go over here and we talk to our manager friend. Hello, friend. He loves carrying diamonds. Don't mind him. He likes showing them off. I do want to take the name tags and this door and name our copper golems. I forget how many name tags I have though. here? No. But we do have... Do I have any wood with over here? I do not. No. No, we're going to take this. I'm just going to grab some real quick. I don't know how many sticks that's going to give us. Actually, I can probably check. No? Okay. We have an excessive amount of arrows. That's probably enough to defeat the dragon, but because it's my first time doing this, I don't know if that's enough. Okay, let's see about putting the potatoes in the oven. Got that going. We need to drop off the sticks. We'll do that for now. Put that away. And we'll just put that there for now. Alright, let's go up the hill and see about starting on the... Actually, let's wait until morning to be on the safe side. I'll just do a little terraforming in the meantime. I'm already out of dirt. What? That'll work. Okay, and this chest is absolutely nothing. So we'll take that down. We'll go ahead and take this down. Alright. We might be able to, if I take this bed, we should be able to make it up to the top. I don't think there's any. Oh, wait, basalt. Yoink. Hello, sir. What do you have? Oh. You're not new. Chicken! Don't you dare go in that portal. Haha! I got feathers. Oh, hey. Wait. Alright. Time to begin construction. After a good sip of tea. We don't need basalt yet. I didn't do any texturizing in creative mode. I do want to use all these blocks to add texturizing. But I want to get a basic outline first. I should have grabbed some scaffolding. Let's wait on that. We'll probably need all of this. Okay. I'm not going to make it exactly where I put it in creative mode, just in this vicinity is where it should go. Okay, that's 5. I don't remember if I went 3 wide or 2 wide. Let me check something. It looks like 2 wide. Yeah, I think I went 2 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, the door is like three blocks up. Okay. I do remember that much. And then of course the door is 2 blocks tall. Right, let me okay, and it's just 1 above the door. Okay, so that's how tall we have to make the rest of it. No. We may do some texturizing as we go. It just depends. Because we're already eating through a lot of our bricks. And this is just the base. We have to tower up. I did count those. We gotta go up 18. Also, I didn't tell you all about the lore that I came up with for this guy. So, I know I mentioned before that he was kind of an outcast, and he thought he could better his life by moving to the second tier, because he was making a lot of money doing what he does. But then he realized he really didn't enjoy the company of the people up there, and it was harder for him to make friends there. Whereas the first tier was a little more accepting. Like he's still considered an outcast, but he had friends in the lower tier because he grew up in the lower tier. So when he transitioned to the second tier and everybody was kind of a little snooty, he didn't like that. So he moved back to the first tier, and is considered one of the wealthiest members of the first tier because of that. He could be amongst the wealthiest of the second tier, but again, he doesn't want to do that. And we have to go around the base with these bricks. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out. Is that all? No. Now, some people who don't understand what he does think that he does magic, but he doesn't. He's actually just really smart and knows a lot about science. So, for example, you can make a fire pit green or blue, depending on what element there's a couple of elements from the periodic table that if you had the powder version of that and you threw it into a fire pit, or just light and fire in general, then it can give off a green or blue flame instead of the regular orange and red. And he knows that stuff because he loves to experiment with stuff like that. He's also the first in the kingdom to create stuff that may be considered modern medicine that has been helping with remedies. Like some of the adventurers go to him for like health potions. So he will have a brewing stand, but it's basically kind of like cough syrup, but an antiseptic, if that makes sense. It fights infections from the inside out, which is why it helps heal. Okay, so that is the base. We do need some stairs. Kind of want to make the stairs out of obsidian. Can we do that? We cannot. Is there not anything we can do with obsidian? Okay, let me check something. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Way more than the obsidian we have, and we do need the obsidian later for something that's going next to his tower. But anyways, nobody understands what exactly he does because nobody cares to try to figure out the science behind what he does. And some of the more superstitious heroes have called him a wizard. The lower tier knows that he's doing science, and they just run with it as kind of an inside joke. And they just call him the wizard of the first tier, or the wizard of the kingdom. He doesn't actually do magic. Okay, stairs. We still need stairs. Look at the little pony. So cute. I love the upgrade. Okay. We have cobbled deep slate and basalt, and I kind of want to make them stand out from the blackstone, but I don't know. I know I'm going to use kind of a tiered method to try to go ahead and do some like detailing at the tower. So we'll figure that out in a minute. Definitely should have brought the scaffolding. Okay. Let's take the cobbled deep slate and see what the stairs look like. Okay, that might work. We want the stairs to be different, but not for the entrance. Yeah, we definitely should have gotten some scaffolding. Okay. And let me check something real quick. I think I went up to yes, 2 blocks and then towered up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. And we kind of need some more stairs for these 2 slots. Hopefully that's enough. So we're about to find out. Oh, I do need to add that. Okay. Alrighty. And then from here, we go up 18 blocks. No! Aw, man. Okay. I think we're gonna have to take a break and go ahead and get the flooring in. I do have plans for what goes underneath the floor. I still have to figure out how I want to pull it off though. So we're just going to put the main floor in at the moment, and then I will figure that out later. That's a problem for future me. I'm already out. Bruh. Okay. Why does this seem... I built it one too high. And no, I'm not lowering the door. I did that on purpose. No. Alright, there we go. Then I guess we'll go ahead and use these to make blue stairs. I think that'll be fine. Perfect. Alright. So, what we can do is the center of this. Right? 1, 2, 3, 5. Should be it. Yes. Needs to have a post. Because we're going to add a staircase in the center. Okay. I know it looks like 2, but technically that is 1 because I counted it via outside. So 1. 2. Three. No, I ran out. Okay. We'll just have to remember the last line is 4. I was going to... Okay. I realized what I did. I was going to stagger those to go ahead and start the fade. I also need slabs. I almost called them flats, but that's not what they are. And it starts here. Is this how I made it? That's not how I made it. That's not gonna work. I do need slabs, but I guess I also had some stairs in the process. So let's see. Okay, slab, stair, slab. Alright. Stairs go next to the column. Sure. We probably don't need that many, but you know, we're gonna try. Okay, and then this. And I know I had a slab here. And it just kind of goes like that. And we'll add some details to the bottom in a minute. No! Why you do this? Why are you the way you are? Yeah, that works so much better. Alright. Ooh, chicken. Chicken! Hello, sir. What do you have? Cherry logs, fish stew. Ooh, potatoes. I don't have any potatoes on me, but okay. You have more clownfish, orange tulip, and golden dandelions. I don't need any of these things, but thank you, sir. I'm gonna eat me some chicken. And then I need to grab some more planks. Okay. So the way I want to do this, let's see. Take this down by 1. Leave that. Take this down by 2. By 1. I think that one will be fine. Take this down by 1. No! It's raining again. I like when it rains. It's so nice and peaceful. Leave that one. Go down to on this one. Do that there. Leave that one and that one. Go down to here. And that one. This leaves 50. So if we do, wait, no, that's the wrong stone. This leaves 21. We may use this for some more detailing at the top. Let's switch to this. Okay. So that was 4, if I recall correctly. It's 5. Sheep. Bah. Kind of matches with the stairs. I may sprinkle some down at the bottom to make it look more cohesive. We'll do that in a minute. Let's see how far we can get with the tower. I kind of want... We may have to grab some basalt. Actually, let's do that real quick, because if the basalt ends up darker than the cobblestone, then we need to replace all the cobblestone. Okay, this is cobblestone, deep slate, this is basalt. It kind of looks the same, just the texture is different. So it might be a good fade into basalt, because the deep slate has the same texture as the black stone. So I think that would be good. We'll put this back for now. I forgot what number we were on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're on 6. Okay. We'll pick that up on our way down. That's 7. It's an Enderman. What are you doing here, sir? I'm sorry, buddy. It's like he knows. We'll let him live. Alrighty. We're on 7. We got 11 more to go. I do the maths. Where's my slabs? My slabs! Okay. I don't know if you all can hear that, but it is really coming down outside. Okay, that's 8. Nine. 10. 11. We're going to go into 12 and then start doing the weird, I don't know what you call it, tier edge. And then we'll start adding basalt. We don't need stairs at the moment. Actually, we probably do need stairs. We'll wait until we get to the top, though. Because I might add some black stone stairs at the top to kind of make it look like there's shadow underneath the top of the tower. Okay, so that's 12. Okay, that's 13. And then 14. Fifteen. 16. Okay, real quick, let me double check something. Okay. 17. 18. Real quick, I hear water in my apartment, so let me make sure everything is okay. Unfortunately, I did hear water. My back door, if it rains too hard, it leaks into my kitchen. So, yay. Anyways, we made it to 18. So what we need to do now, I'll tire up a little bit more with the stairs. They need to be level with this area. I think. Maybe a little bit taller than that. Maybe 2 more. Yeah, I think it's 2 more because we're going to have windows up here and we need to be able to see out of them. Yeah, 1 more and then this should branch out. But to double check this, what we need are those stairs. Black stone stairs. So we gotta go all the way down the tower. Ah! There is a fast way to do it. Why do I hear a zombie? Did it spawn in the one spot that I did not fill? It did. And a creeper. Okay, well, we need dirt now. Chicken! This sword is not going to last for this. No, no, no! I was trying not to have that happen. Did it work? No. You know what? I think I'm just going to grab a torch. Because the plans that I have for this, I'm going to have to dig all this out anyways. Let's go grab a torch real quick.
Why? Why does this always happen?
You think I would have learned by now, but no. No. I will use what I have in hand to fill as much of this as I can. Obviously, it's not going to be a lot, but we can at least attempt to do something. And hopefully that creates enough light for everything else. I can't reach. Okie dokie. Where were we? Oh, I need stairs. Children! Come here. I have dubbed myself Chicken Slayer. We need stairs. So here, I was going to make blackstone stairs. Ugh, that's not going to be enough. We'll do what we can. And then I'll try to fix the rest of it with scaffolding later. Okay. So what we need to do is come up one more, then do this. I'm gonna do it on this side so we can see the details. And facing the front of the tower and make sure it looks alright. And then it's going to come out like that. I'm gonna put these two right there. Alright. Of course, these aren't going to stay. I will take those down in a minute. We're going to run down and get them before they despawn. Because those should be able to be filled by stairs. We're basically mirroring what we did at the bottom up here at the top. That was a stupid idea. I would not be doing that again. Where? No! Judas. Hello? Huh. Maybe I already collected it. Okay, it doesn't look bad. I don't want it too dark and ominous. He's still a friendly guy. He's just a little different, you know? Sir, are you new? You are new, but you don't have anything I want. Go away. What are we missing? We need black stone. We could probably go ahead and put the walls up of the rest of the tower. Looks like I have 2 below the window and 2 above the window. And the window itself is 2. Right. I really need to get a water bucket. Because this is ridiculous. It's great for aesthetic purposes. Looks wonderful with the tower. Annoying to climb though. Okay. We're gonna come over here. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Because the way basalt works, you have to point down in order to get it to stand up like this. Right? Yep. Crapola. I guess we're going hunting for some blackstone. Wait, this isn't blackstone. No. Blackstone for the stairs. That's what it is. Don't mind me. And why are you all out? This stinks. Quit it. Stop. What are those? Of course there is. Crapola. Maybe by the time I run to the blacksmith, I can get far enough away. Ha ha! May the art burn. Burn in the light, you vampires. Okay. That's a nice silhouette on the horizon. Blackstone is in the nether. This isn't going to be fun. Let's take this and put that here and dump all this in. Nope. Save the arrows. Actually, we probably need to take arrows because of ghasts. Also need another sword. We'll take a few arrows. I don't want to waste all of them. I'll take 1 bow. I don't need that, but I do need pickaxes. Okay. So let's take these sticks. Let's go ahead and make a sword. To be on the safe side. This should be all I need. Hopefully. I'll pop the chicken in the oven. Our potatoes should be done, hopefully. and then we'll make a quick run to the nether. The potatoes are not done. We'll just stick the chicken in the fridge, or the freezer. Now there is kind of one spot that I know I can probably find some blackstone. Actually, there's 2 spots that we can check. Let's check over here first, because we can sneak over to this area without having to worry about ghasts. Okay. Is this? Yes. Sweet. We just gotta be very careful. I might go ahead and just do this. We'll take a stack with us because we don't need that much more to complete our build. We just need enough to make stairs. One more and then we're good to go. That was the easiest nether run that I have done thus far. Perfect position, but we left all of our other stuff down there. Why is there an arrow over here? Can I have it? No? Okay. So let's turn these into stairs. I'll go ahead and put these up. And then we'll go down back to the blacksmith shop and grab everything else. We might actually, I don't know, we'll see. Okay. No, I just realized I have to put stairs here, don't I? Do I already have stairs there? I can't tell. I do have stairs there. Okay. Wait, that's just... I don't have stairs there. No! Okay, well... I didn't think this through. Bye-bye. I need that. Crapola. Nope, we're just gonna take this one. And we'll replace that later. This one has some awe. No! Why must you be the way you are? I gotta go down and get those over too. Oh, did it drop on? There it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make a run for the blacksmith shop and we'll just grab Frank and take him back up the hill. It's too far. We also need glass while we're over here, so this kind of works out. We'll go ahead and sleep before it gets too late. Okay. So I used, in creative mode, I used yellow glass. I wasn't a fan of it, but I liked where the glass went, like on the wall. So what we're going to try to do is make blue glass to go with the rest of the aesthetic. I only have one. No. Okay. How many does that make? 8. Oh, perfect. Yeah, because I need 2 per side. There's 4 sides. It's going to have a window. Absolutely perfect. Okay. 1 second, Frank. We need to grab our supplies. I have this chest. I'm just going to take it all. Okay. And I need space for Frank's leash. Hi ho, Frank. Bam. Any chickens? Any at all? I see absolutely none. Alright. So we got the blackstone stairs, we got the cold piece slate, we got planks and stairs, because we are going to use that same wood for the top. Do I have... Don't have any of those. Can I pick this up with a pickaxe? Sweet. That way I don't have to climb all the way back down. I mean, we will eventually, but I want to make this our final run up to the top until we decide to not upgrade, but decorate the top floor. The top floor is actually his bedroom. The poor guy has to climb up these stairs every day, but I imagine he did that on purpose to make sure that he got the exercise that he needs. How do I want to do this? Like that will work. And then here and here, and then haha. Alright. This goes up by 6. Because there's 2 before the window. Did they all go? They all went. I need you to go. No. Why are they flipping? I'm pointing downward. Okay. Let's switch that for that, and there. So we're going to need this to go up higher. This is going to come out here. Wait, yeah, that's right. Okay. The center, of course, is going to go all the way to the top. But we need to make sure. Okay. that's not going to work. So we'll take that one back down. Right. So one above. Okay, need one more. What stinks is the bed is down there, so we're going to have to go all the way down just to come all the way back up. We really need to get an elytra. Okay, while we wait for the sun, let me see about our roof. Okay, it looks like stairs. I made a very interesting rooftop, and I don't think I took the right angle of picture for me to decipher it. So we're going to try our best, because that is all we can do. But I do like the shading. I think the shading came out nice. We do have to work on the front and some of the details around the staircase, but we'll get to that eventually. And then I need to figure out what I want to do with the entry floor. Upstairs is obviously going to be, like I said, the bedroom. And the basement area, I want to do something with the enchanting table. So it's going to be a minute before we do anything with that. So let's go to the front over here. one more look. Let me see if I can. Why does that look like it's out 2? But it's out 1 on the side. Okay, so I'm guessing stairs. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll do that last piece in a minute. We saw with this. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Okay, and then let's do this. This might not be a good idea, but you know what? We're going to try it anyways. Okay. No. We don't need that much more. No. I did that wrong. Wait. It's not gonna sit at the top, is it? Should. No, it's not going to. Okay, that's not gonna look right. So let's just do this. Okay. And that should be the center. That should connect to the center of that. So why is this the way it is? Because we're going to have to build the rest of it for that, to understand. So let's grab a few more slabs just to be on the safe side. Try to do this quickly. Okay, that becomes this. And then more stairs, because we did this. And then this. Oh, that's why this is not right. Haha, we did it. This is the bad part. Okay, this should be a regular plank. Haha! I did it. And that doesn't look right. So we're going to fix that as well. Doing that. Perfect. I gotta run downstairs because it's nighttime. Oof. Did I see spider eyes downstairs? Oy. We're gonna have to grab some more torches or lanterns. I don't have iron for torches or lanterns. I have plenty of coal though. Okay. Oh, it's just like little beams of sunlight. That's what I was seeing. Alright. Let's take this. That's going to go upstairs. He kind of needs a double chest to go up there as well. He may have storage on the first floor. We might do that. Yeah. Regardless, we need. I'm gonna take the sand because he doesn't need sand or dirt. We'll just, we're taking what he doesn't need. And I'll put this stuff in there for now. What was the other thing? This and these two. Alright, Frank. I need to go get torches, buddy. Until I can afford some lanterns. Actually, I want to make these special lanterns, the blue lanterns, for his place to kind of add to the scientific aspect that he's got going. I don't know how to make those, but we're gonna find out. Soul torch? How do you get a soul torch? Coal, stick, soul sand. I can do that. Do I have the iron nuggies? Technically, yes. We mainly need 2 for now. There's so much stuff in here. Okay. I know the oak sign can go with our one guy. Here you go, little buddy. And we'll go ahead and drop these off. Cobbled deep slate. Because we're done with the build, we don't need cobbled deep slate anymore. Okay, concrete, that's regular cobble. Alright, basalt. Wait. Was it basalt? Yeah. And we'll also do cobbled deep slate. And blackstone. Blackstone is technically another item, but it's also a brick item. So we'll just put it in there for now. Sand, I would say, also fits in this category. Actually, no. Sand probably needs to go with concrete. Alright. Dirt, bones, feathers, seeds, and chicken eggs. What else we got in here? Oh, we have white concrete. That needs to go away. Stone pressure plates and stone buttons. Go ahead and put those away, I guess. And feathers. We have feathers. We don't have sticks, so we'll just put the feathers away for now. I still have most of the dyes, if not all the dyes, still next to the dye shop that we still need to build. So I will work on that later. Long chest. I'll move the sand down and add the white concrete. Stone. We're gonna add that to this. He's already got a lot, so I just went ahead and sifted it into there. Alright. Now, we need sand, soul sand. We need at least 2. We need at least 2 sticks, which we have. Sweet. And then 2 coal. And we'll go ahead and snack these because we're going to need some iron nuggies. Oh, we needed 1 of each. Okay. And then a lantern. Okay. We need 8. We need 11 nuggies. Sweet. I definitely need to go spelunking to get some more iron. What am I looking for? Okay. And I thought I had, yes, I have extra chests. Give me 1 second. I'm tired of sitting in this position. Okay. What else? I don't think there's anything else that he needs. We already have a crafting table over there. Yeah, I think that's it for now. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Just in case. Alright, Frank. I'll try to get back up there and organized before the sun sets. At least get the bed upstairs. And get the torches down. Chirk it! Nope, come back. Alright. There's that. And then go all the way upstairs. We're going to have to add some torches along the staircase. And we are going to add some railing as well. Okay. No? Alright, well. Which... I don't know if that's where I want the bed. I'm just trying to figure things out. That works. Okay. We have a little bit of time because the sun is just there. Where do I want the bed? I guess right here would be fine. Come upstairs. He's got a crafting table. The crafting table will probably go downstairs on the first floor. But we're going to put a double chest up here. And we'll set up a kitchen up here as well. So he can kind of just like chill and enjoy his morning before he goes downstairs and works. So let's go ahead and take up the crafting table. And put out a couple of chests. I guess we'll put them over here. I don't know if I want to keep that there or not. We'll add a couple of things on the side to be kind of his nightstand. And then the kitchen area will be over here, and I think like a dining area over here. So we can work on that in a minute. I'm going to take these torches and try to put some down here somewhere. Put one there. Okay. Definitely going to need some more, so I probably should have made the rest of those torches. Oh well. Hindsight is 20/20, right? Crafting table. Does go down here. I don't know where I want to put it. There looks okay. We do need to decorate the staircase and add some railings, which is why I wanted as much of the warped stem as I got, because we're going to take this and make a bunch of trapdoors. The warped stem trapdoors look beautiful. Need to turn all these into planks. And then first we need to make a door for the entrance. And then I need to make, I guess, all of them. Because we have to go, yeah, all the way up. Otherwise, it's a safety hazard, and we don't want OSHA to tear the tower down. Ooh, let's see what it looks like from a distance. Ain't it pretty? We definitely need to do something with the front. So I'll probably make some more slabs here in a minute. But this is kind of what I was going for. I can't place these. Why can I not place these? Let's take these up. I thought I had, the way I designed it, I thought those were able to, maybe I have to go one up. Oh yeah, okay. I understand, sort of. Let me double check. I did take a few pictures of it before. Yeah, I don't understand why that doesn't work. Did I build this wrong? No, it's right. So why is this not working? Okay, I think I know why it's not working. Let me double check this again. Hmm. Nope. I did something different somewhere. So we're going to have to finagle this a little bit. I might just keep it like that. And this is where the tedious part comes in, because we're going to have to do this all the way up. I should grab the hatchets. I do. Do you? Also, welcome to the stream. I didn't put one on that side. Do I need one on that side? Yes, I am responding to you. Elman plays games. Yeah, you're the only one in chat, so welcome to the stream. I am a follower of Jesus. Are you? Put that there, and then we do this. And I gotta take this back down. Is this gonna break the whole thing? No! That is not what I wanted. That's awesome. Yeah, he's an amazing savior. Like, there's obviously nobody like him. So I'm glad that you know him as well. I was just actually trying to spread the gospel. Many people ignored my comments though. Aw. Yeah, like even when Jesus talked to people, there was some people who didn't listen. They wanted to argue with him instead about things. So I know it's hard to do that. It takes a certain amount of courage to step out and to share the gospel. So that's awesome that you're doing that. God bless you too. But like I said, like it takes a lot of courage to step out and share your faith. So I'm very proud that you have been doing that. Please don't get discouraged when people don't listen. It does happen. But take heart, because even Paul says that even though they may not listen to you in the moment, you're planting seeds. And well, thank you. You're planting seeds and you're watering those seeds. Because I know a little backstory. I didn't accept Christ until I was 24. And looking back, there was definitely some moments where I see God was putting people in my life to plant and water those seeds until I accepted him as my savior. So I know sometimes we might not be able to see the fruits of our labor, but God has a plan for everything. So don't get discouraged. Keep doing it. You're doing a good job. And thank you, by the way, for the sub. I appreciate it. By the way, do you like my tower? So I don't know if you were I don't know if you were here earlier. Let me sleep real quick before things start spawning. No, the bed is up top. So, a little backstory with the person that lives here. It's kind of an inside joke that people outside the kingdom here that we're building call him a wizard because they don't understand the scientific methods that he does. So they just kind of like keep up the lore. He's not actually a wizard, he's just doing science and using science to help people. But because nobody understands it, nor do they like his aesthetics, they just say he's a creepy wizard. He's not. He's actually very kind-hearted and likes to help people. No! Oh no! I was this close to losing everything. All my hard work down the drain. What? Hello? Whew. Yeah. If I could get rid of one mob, I don't know if I would get rid of the creeper or if I would get rid of the ghast. Okay. Where did these guys come from? The comments are delayed. Yeah, I delay the comments a little bit as a way to kind of help censor things. I tried to, like, there is a way on YouTube where you can censor what words are not allowed in chat, but I'm trying to keep my channel PG as much as possible. So I put the comments on delay so I can kind of keep on top of that so that nobody sees things that they shouldn't. Because I can't control what people say in chat or what they send, but I can try to delete it before anybody reads it completely if they say something awful, if that makes sense. So I'm sorry that it may be frustrating, but I'm trying to like think ahead. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go get a furnace real quick and go ahead and set up. We do need to get some more torches. Okay. You know what? We're taking Frank. Come on, Frank. Approve them? What do you mean by that? I'm still a little new to YouTube, so I'm still learning what all I can do. We were getting torches. Oh man. There we are. And then we need a furnace. I need basic cobble for that, don't I? It's a good thing we got some. Just a small amount, just a smidge. Like if a bad comment appears, let's say a cuss word, you have the option to approve it and let it appear on the stream or delete it. Oh, okay. Huh. So will that, can I do that if I take, even if I take the delay off? Furnace. We're gonna give him 2. We're gonna say he likes to cook. He loves food. With that being said, we need to give him some coal so he can cook. We'll take half a stack. We don't want to give him all of it. We need that coal. No. No, freak. I am so sorry. I did not mean to hit you. I'll have to research it and see. If I can do that without delaying the comments, then I'll take the delay off. Okay. I guess because the trapdoors are up, that's why it's still kind of dark back here. That's not where I want that. Alright. Hopefully that's enough light to take care of any mobs that show up down here. And then I want to use the rest of these. I know we only have 3 more, but I'm going to start with this one and go down to here and here. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. The furnace. I'm gonna put over here. This is gonna be the little kitchen area. And we need a couple of barrels to be the fridge. I don't know what we're going to use for the nightstand. If you have ideas, please let me know. Because the only thing I've seen people use for nightstands is scaffolding. And it's not something that I find aesthetic for that. And then we're going to add some countertops as well. Oh, we need a sink. Duh. I don't have the iron for a sink. Definitely going to need to go spelunking. Okay, and then down here we're going to add some storage. I think I'm gonna leave that and put the storage over here maybe. And of course we need to figure that out. I kind of want to add lanterns on each side of the door. So in order to do that, we would have to put those there and that up top. What I might do is actually replace this one real quick. And put that there. And then put this there and this there. Maybe I should put that all the way down. Okay. Is there anything else we can add to this? I was kind of thinking like some type of, we probably need to sleep, some type of fencing. This guy, the amount of exercise he's getting every day just to go to bed. Oy. Ooh, we almost fell. That would have been bad. Is it not night and thunderstorming? I guess not. I do want to bring this closer to kind of block that off. There's no point in having that gap there. There we go. Okay. We didn't sleep. I don't know how close it is to nighttime. I guess we'll find out when we get downstairs. It's very close. Oy. Okay, I apologize that we have to go all the way back up, but that's the closest bed. And thankfully, I wonder if things are spawning on the roof. That's going to be awful. I don't know how to solve that issue though. So we're just gonna have to deal. We could go ahead and start moving some of the stuff that he will be keeping in storage inside. Okay. And let me see, I don't have any more trapdoors on me. Why is there a spider on my tower? You're trespassing. Quit it. Okay. We need to take all of this and go inside. So let me dump this. Because he doesn't need all this. I also need to figure out how to make a brewing potion, or a brewing stand. Because it's going to be his Bunsen burner. Do I have? Yes, I do. Do 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 do. Okay, we'll just put all this in here for now. I'll probably organize this better later. But yeah, I need to start wrapping up stream. So I will gather the rest. There's another spider. Can we shoot from this angle? Haha. Sweet. Wait, are you new? Efficiency, a purple ghoul, and purple dye. You are new, but you don't have anything that I want. Okay, I will try my best to get everything that we're going to need for the entrance. Or, not the entrance, sorry. I was looking at the entrance and the shading. That's going to go into his tower. There is going to be like a little garden area over here that I want to add. I need to count the blocks and figure out if I have enough for that. But that will be added over here eventually. And I will try to have everything else that we need for that and experiment with the basement. Because the enchanter is going in the basement. I just don't know how I want to design it yet. So, with that being said, we're going to end stream here. I do plan on streaming tomorrow. We're going to go back into Ember Isle and try our best to finish as much as we can. We're getting close to the end, so that's good. Yeah, it should be the same time at 10 p.m., so stay tuned for that. And like I said, I'm going to try my best with full determination to get the next Spyro video out on Friday. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic week.